Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Happy Friday, everyone. We've hit the weekend and we've also hit a change in the weather. We've seen consistent west winds in the upper atmosphere with an east wind out in the lower atmosphere for the past 2 days. And that brought us, of course, the smoke that we've seen overhead. Now, for today into tomorrow and really all the way through into next week, it looks like we've got troughing developing overhead. So check this out behind me. I'm going to show you a loop here. It's going to start off on Sunday, but just pay attention to the shapes you see. Today, we've got a drop coming on in. It makes its way through into Saturday, and then yet a deeper one drops in onto Sunday right there. And what those do is pull colder air in, and you know that's good news because it does keep our overhead mass a little bit cooler. We won't be getting into those high 90s anytime soon. Additionally, with the incoming colder air, there's going to be a shifting in the upper atmosphere, and most of our winds all the way down the column are going to come from the west now. So we're not going to see that wind reversal, which brings the smoke from those complexes out towards the east into our area. So likely today we will see air quality getting better into the afternoon. Still starting off not so great, however. Now, looking at the smoke for today, again, I wanted to show that off here. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We see movements out towards the east for most of the day, at least pushing through the afternoon. There will be another bad layer before it gets better at 1 o'clock. You can see the green pushed all the way down there, but as we get later and later into the afternoon, you can see most of the darker colors do shove out in towards the east, and that's going to last through the entire weekend. Now today, we're going to see a little bit of cloud coverage to start things off before the clouds melt away and then actually start to descend from the north. So we'll see a little bit of thin clouds going into the afternoon for today, and that's going to kick things off into the weekend. Scandy Fest Day 2 is today, so here's what you can expect out there in Junction City. Getting into the 80s by 3 o'clock. It's going to be a little cooler than yesterday, certainly still smoky though, and I do want to remind you that today is indeed the second day, so we've switched to Norway. Looking at our 7-day forecast, we've got 65 today on the coast, high to mid 60s all the way through the remainder of the week. We do hit 70 on Wednesday, however. Umpqua Basin, 91 and hazy today, down to the 80s for tomorrow. Then we stay in those 80s, low 80s by Tuesday with more cloud coverage. Cascade passes smoky 2 days in a row, getting into the 70s and then even the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday, 69. Willamette Valley, 91 today. Again, a little bit of thin clouds and haze, especially towards the afternoon, and things change coming up for tomorrow.